so behind all of the washing, we have a bear and a small bunkie. Say good morning, folks.
Good morning. Say good
Hello.
morning, Theo. Hello.
You gonna say hello?
He's very happy this morning.
Why is he so happy?
I think because he got a good night's sleep. His teeth are coming through, and he's got one that's just come through.
So that means Mummy's very happy,
Yeah.
right? Because Theo slept. Let's
Very
see if we can
true.
see teeth. Jones, pop on that light there. You can see it's so early. We're needing to use light first thing in the morning. Let's have a look at Theo's
You're gonna
teeth.
show us your teeth?
You're gonna show us your teeth.
Yeah.
And your unfortunate little scratch on your face where your nails are quite long on holiday. Are you gonna give a smile for everybody?
You smiling?
Are you gonna give a smile? I think that says, Daddy, you're getting a look of indifference because I've not had my bottle yet.
I think that's very true.
Alright, so Mummy Bear's gonna go and go and feed the kid. Go and get the kid's food. And Daddy will huh?
So I'm gonna go and feed him.
Who's feeding him, me or you?
You can feed him. I'll go and get him changed.
Alright, Mummy's gonna go and change him and I will feed him.
Yes.
Right, Bunk, say see you soon.
See you soon.
See you soon. Hey, good boy. Alright, good boy. Go and get changed and then we'll continue.
Let's go.
Hey, morning guys. It's Jermaine from Team MonkeyandBearFit. Hope you're well. It is a Sunday morning, a little bit early. It's about 7:30, and we are on location with MonkeyandBearFit. So you're going to spend the morning with us. So we're not too long back from holiday. I'm back to work fairly soon, and so this morning we're going to be getting the house ready. We're going to be washing, cleaning, and we're going to be getting our young man all settled back in at home as well. So I hope you enjoy spending a little bit of time with us. Oh, hello. Alright, so we're drifting into a room. We've got a young bunkie here and a bear. Bung, say hello.
You saying hello?
And Theo is showing his match ready. Oh, bear, why don't you show what Mr. Theodore's wearing right there.
So he's all ready for football today. To cheer on Arsenal with Daddy. So
all football fans will know that today's the North London derby between Arsenal and Tottenham. And Theo, they're sporting with Arsenal. Daddy's very happy.
Yeah.
And what's on the back of his shirt, Bunk?
Let's have a look at the back.
Ah!
This is my favourite bit.
Oh, look at that.
Which Theo looks very happy about as well.
Beautiful. Bunky, show how happy you are.
So I'm very happy, Daddy.
Are Arsenal going to win?
Yes, we make predictions. What do we think?
Are Arsenal going to win?
What do we think? Mummy thinks Arsenal are going to win 2-1.
Alright. Theo, how many Arsenal going to score 3 goals?
No.
2 goals. Yeah? Okay, let's say Arsenal score 2.
Okay.
And will Tottenham score 0 goals?
Yeah.
Yes! Okay, so for any football fans out there, you've heard the prediction from Mr. Theo. The result for today is 2-0 to Arsenal, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, come on you Gunners, eh? Okay guys, so one of the questions that we had recently was how we are thinking about Theo's development and prepping him for kind of future stuff that he's doing. So he's now 7 months, so there are a lot of milestones there that he's going to be crossing. Not only his own developmental ones, but he'll be moving into his own room, and there are other things that we want to do just to try and help him in the future a little bit more. So I'm just going to share with you a couple of our whiteboards that we have at home that we use to help agree our Theo prep. Let's call it that for a minute. So we tend to use 2 whiteboards at home just to try and make our planning a little bit easier, and it's just where we write our notes for each other and where we just try and figure some stuff out. So the things that we are currently looking at, let's start just at the top left. So we've got a few articles that we want to try and get out and publish soon on the blog, www.monkeyandbearfit.com. So it's going to be the 3 baby classes that we found really helpful. We've got a ton of travel hacks, as we've been away. We've been lucky enough to go away a couple of times this summer. We want to try and make our video on the big questions that parents can ask themselves, the part 1, make that into an article on the blog. And I've also been doing an awful lot on Quora recently, so answering questions from people all over the world about parenting. So those are things that we want to try and get into articles soon. We're also thinking of doing a podcast. If you've got any views on whether or not that would be an interesting thing, just let us know in the comments, where we think about developments in tech, local education, and try and give our view on what that could mean for babies like Theo. So they're kind of areas that we're quite interested in, we know a little bit about, so we're going to try and have a think about that. In the bottom left here, we've got we're calling it 5-week couple time. So these are just a few things that we want to try and do as a couple in the next few weeks, just to have some of our time to ourselves. And you can currently hear my screaming little boy. I'm going to go and see what he's up to in a minute. So just basic things like we want to go out for a couple of meals together, get a cinema trip under our belt, and also have some personal time together as well. And then lastly, this is like our checklist of things that I probably need to have and start working on today. So we're looking to get Theo into a nursery. So first thing is that we need to agree his nursery plan, and I think we're pretty close. We also want to try and start doing some saving for him, because like a lot of parents, I worry about him trying to get on things like the housing ladder and looking after his future. We've got to do some of our basic banking. We want to do some work understanding his development milestones. We've got a ton of stuff to do around the house: washing, cooking, cleaning. We're going to go out for some family exercise, do some meal prep, just to help with some fitness management here, and also I need to prep Theo's room, including getting his monitors up on the wall. So that's a pretty busy Sunday morning. Let me say, for any parents who are, who have got a working lifestyle and you find yourself quite busy, getting a whiteboard where you can just kind of bounce ideas off each other and put your notes up and actually really start planning has been really brilliant for us. So if Leanne thinks of something in the day, it can go up on the board. When I come back in the evening, before we even speak, I can see that it's there, and we can it just helps our communication. So really would recommend it. Very well priced, and we'll put the links to our ones in the comments below. Hello, so we've got a post-match Bunky here. How is everything going with you guys?
Very well.
Sure?
So, yep, Bunky had a good sleep.
Yeah.
He had a nice little nap. Doesn't sleep for very long in the mornings anymore, but he had a good nap, and then he's been playing in his chair with Mrs. Cow.
Oh, nice. Mrs. Cow. How's Mrs. Cow today, Bunk?
Mrs. Cow is well, although she kept getting thrown on the floor.
Oh no, gosh. Alright, well sorry to hear that. Poor Mrs. Cow.
See if Mrs. Cow would bounce.
And whilst you've been doing that, Daddy's been in the kitchen. So what we're cooking. What have we got for Mr. Bunky here? We have pasta. Okay. And then we've got, for this is Daddy, we've got curry prawns here. Daddy's looking forward to it. You won't want any of that.
No.
Then we've got, it doesn't look that appetising, but it is a protein and fibre blast here, some mince and some chickpeas. And Daddy seasoned that beautifully. And now we're going to cook some eggs. Yeah, so we've got some things in the oven as well. So.
And it's actually going to be the first time that Theo tries egg.
Oh, it is. That's exciting, isn't it?
It's very exciting, isn't it?
Eh?
Yeah, we're trying all these different things, all these different kind of allergy foods. So he's had peanut butter, and you were fine with that one, weren't you?
And how many other foods did you have when you went away?
What did you have?
Melon.
You had lots of melon.
And orange.
Orange was his favourite.
Yeah, and you had pineapple.
Pineapple.
And you had some fish.
Carrots.
Yes, turkey.
Turkey and fish.
Cucumber.
You like cucumber, didn't you, baby?
You like all of it?
Yeah.
Eh? Don't like camera shy. Oh, there you go. Forget camera shy.
I think his favourite was the orange.
Orange. Alright, so let's just think about it, right? So, what would you say were... So just for context, why don't you say a bit about where we've just come back from?
So we've just come back from Vilamoura in Portugal.
Yeah.
So we went for 6 nights to the Hilton there in Vilamoura, just to kind of go and sit around the pool and spend some nice quality family time together while it's still the summer.
Yeah.
So that's what we did, and we got back a few days ago.
Okay, folks, so we're just wrapping up the morning with the Gravenys. So what have we been doing this morning?
You've cooked.
Yep.
We've given Theo some breakfast.
Yep.
I got on with some admin.
Yep.
Theo's had a nap.
Yes, we've done some washing.
Yes.
The house is finally getting a little bit cleaner, so we've taken up the washing that was on the clothes horses. We've done some cleaning, and we're just about to have our kind of brunch, I guess now.
We'll have brunch.
It's a late breakfast.
Yeah, Theo's going to try some egg.
Yeah.
Which he seems very excited about.
That's it. So we just thought we'd quickly do a wrap up of some of the key things that we'd recommend when travelling with a youngster, particularly one who he's developing quite a lot, and also weaning him. So yeah, Pup, do you want to start? What were some of your key takeaways from the trips that we just did?
I think one of my key takeaways from these trips, so that's Florida and Portugal, is to take Theo's car seat, because I think we didn't take it to Florida, but we did take his car seat to Portugal, and I think it made the world of difference.
100%.
Having his car seat, when we picked up the car, it was just seamless. We put the car seat in, and it was obviously quite familiar to Theo. We knew how it worked.
Yeah, and I think knowing that we were obviously everything was completely legal in the country that we were in.
Yes.
And we could just, as you say, completely have its ISOFIX, bang, drop it in, and we were good to go. So that's a really good shout.
Yes, and we just bought a bag from Amazon to put it in, and it travelled perfectly well.
Yeah, that's a good shout. So we should actually link the bag in the comments as well.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What else?
Yep. I would say my other thing is being creative about the time we spend as a couple when we're away. So that's making kind of good use of the time when Theo goes to bed, because obviously his bedtime's quite early, and we're in a hotel room, so we were trying to be quiet when he went to bed. So just things like making sure you've got headphones so that we could share a set of headphones and watch a show together.
Yeah.
Or have like a couple of drinks in the hotel room and things like that. So just making sure that we were stocked up so that we could enjoy our couple time when Theo went to bed.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. So it's like we were always able to entertain ourselves on the move. So having that kind of having the old iPad. Having the iPad like loaded up with a few shows, or whereas we may not normally buy a few drinks in duty free or whatever, having those with us, it just means that if you do get the kind of random hour and a half before you crash out where you'd want to just kind of have like a mini date night, you know, we bought popcorn from a supermarket as well. So it was like a really bizarre thing. Our equivalent of the cinema ended up being popcorn, dressing gowns, an iPad, and sharing some headphones.
Yes.
You know, it's the strangest things, right? That kind of keep things nice between the couple. So
that's very true. So
that was pretty good.
Yeah, he's been a bit prepared. Like we bought a few snacks and things like you said. And
yeah.
We were just fully set up.
That was really cool.
Yeah, so I enjoyed that.
Yeah, everything worked really well with like the whole sterilising and feeding him. So we're pretty used to it now. So you've probably seen in our previous videos, we advocate just getting a big plastic tub. You can buy it on Amazon, and I'll link it in the comments below. A big plastic tub and some cold water sterilising tablets that you can just buy in any supermarket.
Yeah. And
that pretty much works perfectly. And then we just took a tub of powder with us.
Yes, and we could just make up his bottles.
Yeah.
We made sure that we had a fridge in the room.
Yeah, that's right, fridge in the room. And then with the weaning, anytime that we went for a meal, just in his high chair, wipe it down quickly. And he had loads of stuff. He had some...
he had orange... Lots of fruit and vegetables.
Just lots of fruit and veg.
Finger food, so...
And then he's kind of tried some fish and some turkey. Sorry.
I think
he's tried fish and turkey for the first time. Go on.
Because I think it was a really good thing in terms of we weren't too... I don't know if fussy is the right word. We weren't too fussy about his weaning. We just kind of let him try lots of different things and
that's right.
Just got on with it, really.
That's right. One of the good bits of advice that we got from a friend is just have a big shower curtain that you put beneath his baby seat. And then that will just collect all of the food that ends up dropping down. Yeah. And then just a quick wet wipe over the face once he's done. And then we're good to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
You enjoyed all of your food,
yeah, lots of great food, didn't you?
And you were very messy. Lots of stuff ends up on the floor.
Yeah.
So carry lots of wet wipes with you when you go out.
Very true, very true. And then, I mean, the other basic things that work well are kind of our tips for flying with a baby. And so we had some really great experience with the Baby Zen Yo-Yo pushchair, which is a travel pushchair. It folds flat so it can fit in the hold. And that has been brilliant for us.
It really has.
Both through the airport, but also when we've been in our destination. It's just so easy, and it's so small that actually it can fit in the boot of any car. So that has been a great purchase. They aren't cheap, but for me it's a great investment. And if you're actually someone with a smaller car, you can find that the Baby Zen could easily be a better purchase for you than a regular stroller.
Yeah, and I did see online actually that they do a newborn pack for it, because the stroller on it's only suitable from 6 months.
Yes.
But I believe they also sell a newborn pack so that you can have it from birth.
So we'll link it, have a look at it, and it may work for you. For us with a 6-month-old who's now 7 months, it was a brilliant purchase. We really advocate carrying a 4-wheel roller case with all of baby stuff, and we had a few of our bits in there as well. for cabin baggage.
Yeah.
That just made everything much easier, and it just meant that it was a lot simpler for me when, well, frankly, I was the one lugging the bag.
Yes.
So it made it a lot simpler. It made it a lot simpler for me. So that worked out really, really well. In terms of feeding schedule, we've covered that in a previous video.
Yeah.
Actually, we've covered most of it in our Flying with a Baby video. But
yeah, I think one of the big differences of this time was that because Theo was teething, so we made sure that we were fully stocked up on the Bonjela and teething powder and his like teething toys and things like that.
That's a really
which was
important
different
shout.
from before.
That's a really important shout. So just having that, I mean, it got to the point where we just had the powders and things just in all of our pockets and things, and it just made it a lot. It made it a lot simpler. So yeah, so I mean, there are quite a few takeaways. I think we've done a few other videos looking at Flying with a Baby, where we go into the detail on the whole travelling and flying aspects.
Yes.
We've got the whole Disney series.
We have.
Looking at the whole aspect of Disney with a Baby, which I think was...
Why go to Disney and navigating...
the parks. And that contains a lot of great detail. And you've got the blog post as well.
Yeah, we've got the blog post on www.monkeyandbearfit.com that covers some of that stuff in more detail.
We'll link that blog post below as well. That would be quite handy.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise it's been a really successful little period. I think just stepping back and just thinking as a dad, with a few of these trips, I know that we've spoken with friends and they said, well, Theo's probably too young to remember a lot of the trips that we're doing. But for me, I mean, these memories have just been priceless. And just to see my little boy in those environments, developing as he has done, just in terms of how his behaviour, his eating, he's got 2 teeth coming through now as well, which has been crazy. So just being in those environments with him and being able to switch off and, you know, some days just lie on a sun lounger and just have him lie with me and just hang out has been priceless. So I definitely recommend it. Get out there, travel with your kids, have some time in the sun together, and yeah, just enjoy that precious time you've got.
You also have amazing pictures.
And some amazing pictures,
to look back on.
Absolutely.
And to show you when you're bigger.
Absolutely. Don't need to break mummy's glasses. Oh, careful. Yeah. All right, so I think that's probably a good time for us to close out this morning with the Graveneys. Daddy's going to go and get breakfast prepared whilst mummy tries to occupy our little boy.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, we're going to do that. Then we're going to go for a family walk, and then we're going to watch the North London derby and watch Arsenal beat Tottenham 2-0. I think is what the prediction was.
That was Theo's prediction.
All right, good stuff. So, all right, Team Monkey and Bearfit saying goodbye. Yeah. Mummy, try and turn around.
Okay.
Right, Monkey, say bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye to everybody. Bye-bye. Guys, have an awesome day. Yes. If you like the videos or if you've got any questions or comments, please just leave them in the comments below. And as ever, please subscribe. And thank you to everyone who's been supporting us on this awesome journey of 7 months with our little boy.
We really do appreciate it, and we're so happy that we get to share it with you all.
Definitely. It's been absolutely incredible, and we really appreciate each and every one of you. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good smiles.
Bye-bye.